So today we're doing a tutorial. Hopefully this is the first Halloween tutorial on YouTube yet. On this look right here, I had so much fun filming this tutorial. It is just such a cool look, I think, and it really came together. And then you add in the lips and kind of the paler side of skin, and it just really has this like Halloween witchy-esque vibe going to it. And it's just really got me feeling like I'm down in like my spirit and my past lives or some stuff like that. So in this tutorial, you know, there's like unspoken rules, or I guess I really wouldn't say they're unspoken, but there's rules that you really shouldn't put a bold eye with a bold lip, but you know, it's Halloween, witches. So I broke some rules here. They look really good together, so does it really matter? And Halloween should have some green colors, and so I needed to incorporate green into this somehow, and there we have it. But if you want to see how I created this super awesome Halloween inspired look, then make sure you keep watching.
Okay guys, so I've already done one eye and we are going to do the other eye together. This will be our finished look. So I've already primed my eye with concealer and set it with a skin matching color. And I laid down this tape so we can get that nice sharp line as well. The first thing that we're going to go into is the Pure Cosmetics Soiree Diaries eyeshadow palette. And we are going to be using this shade right here. Put that in our crease as the transition shade, back and forth with windshield wiper motions. And this is really going to help blend everything later on and make things nice and seamless. So next we are going to go into the Modern Renaissance palette, this color right here, and also put that into the crease back and forth, a little bit more concentrated in the actual tuck of the crease, and blending that into the transition shade that we put in as well. We are going to want to use this to really build up that color and give it a nice orangey color to give us that Halloween vibe. And it's mixing nicely with that first shade that we went into called Gala from the Pure Cosmetics palette. And we are just washing that back and forth. And that's the finished look. So now we're going into the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette. We are going to go into this purple glitter shade right here. And we are going to wet a small packer brush and put that onto the lid. We're going to leave the outer corner free of color, but it's going to go on pretty much 3/4 of the lid. This is going to require some patience of constantly re-wetting your brush and dipping back into that shade to get that color as pigmented and intense as we want it. And just really be patient during this stage, because you're going to dip into the palette and respray the palette many times. But you can tell by being patient, it is creating a very nice and intense purple color, which is exactly what we want for this look. And you're going to notice that I'm leaving kind of a blank space in between the orange and the purple on my lid, and that is for later. So you can see how far we're taking that out and how close I'm really paying attention to that detail, just so you know that when you're doing this, it's going to require that much patience, so beware. So now we're going into the Morphe 35K palette and using this black shade right here, which I know is really strange because the Jaclyn Hill palette has it as well, but I don't really like that color in there for some reason. So we're just taking that where we have no color, which would be on the very outer edge, and into the blank space that is right in between the orange and the purple, and that's going to really buff everything together and make it nice and blended and smoky and dark and witchy which is all things that I love. So now we're taking just a small fluffy brush and blending everything to make it nice and merry with this black shade. You are going to have to be patient and again dip back into the black and then put it back into the spot and go back and forth until you get the desired black intensity that you need for this look. And continue, pack on color, buff the color, pack on color, buff the color. So we're just going to go back into the purple shade just to intensify it a little bit because we lost it a little bit when we blended it. And this is kind of our last step, one of the last ones at least, in this tutorial. And so there we go, it's nice and intensified. Please make sure you let it dry before you go on to the step that I'm doing now, which is just adding a little bit more of that orange color to intensify it because we lost it a little bit. But you have to let it dry or else it'll mess up the purple. And just keep that in mind because we are using a wet brush, and if you try to put color on top of the wet color, then it's not going to blend as well as it should. So we're just going back and forth and intensifying that purple color. And then we are going to be very, very careful and blend everything back together. So there we have it. Now we are just taking a clean blending brush to blend out that orange because it looked bad and too intense. So now into that shade of the Pure Cosmetics palette, and we're just putting that into the brow bone area to highlight that and make that orange just a little bit more subtle to make it nice and flawless and seamless. And I like to put it in the center of the brow where the arch is and then blend it out that way to make the intensity more towards the middle than to the outsides. And here's our final look.
Okay guys, so I went ahead and popped on my winged liner to the other eye that I just showed you, and I also put on some mascara on my top lashes. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up the rest of my makeup. Okay guys, so we are going to try out something that I think will look really cool. Might take this look to a whole different level, but let's try it. So I'm going to zoom you in just a little bit. I'm going to be using this lipstick from MAC that I've had forever, and you'll be able to tell. And it's called Cyber. So it's this really pretty purple color, and you can totally tell that I use the crap out of this lipstick. Okay, so you could totally just use a dark color like this. I truly love how this looks together. We are going to take it one step further, but I just wanted to say it in chat real quick. You could do more of a neutral lip because this isn't really necessary, but I really want to see how this looks. I am feeling this right now. And I'm afraid that the next step is going to ruin it. But let's go ahead and finish up the eyes while we're here, and I'll just contemplate. So all that we're going to do is use these two colors down here in the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill palette with just a really small detail brush. Take that purple shade and run it along the inside, and then take that black color, and honestly you ran the purple to about here, and then the black corner will just go on the outer edge. Now the favorite part, ladies and gents. I just had a little mess up over here, and I'm taking some setting powder to kind of tone that down. That really smoked it out quite a bit. I love it. Oh, I love it. So the thing that I want to try is this. I want to see what happens if we take this green shade right here and put that on top of the lipstick with my finger. Yes. So that completes everything for this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and that helps you out if you're trying to look for a Halloween type look makeup tutorial as well. If you did, make sure that you give it a big thumbs up. If you want to see any other types of tutorials or eye looks, please make sure to put that down in the comment section below so I know what you guys are looking for. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I post every Tuesday and Thursday. Follow me on all of my social medias. The links to them are down in the description box down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys. So I just filmed this entire video, and you know, just realized that my shirt is on not only inside out but also backwards. Did any of you guys notice? Tell me down below if you did. Did it look sick? No. Make sure you keep watching. Make sure you keep watching. I look stupid when I do that. Then make sure you keep watching. That's awkward. Yes, R.I.P. to the old you. I have to film another video, and I don't really want to take this makeup off, so yeah.